Hello, my name is Rachel Rome. I live up in Franklin, Massachusetts. I currently work in an inpatient detox facility on a dual diagnosis unit, so for people who have co-occurring disorders, a substance use disorder, as well as an additional diagnoses. Lucky for me, we do have a psychiatrist that works on the unit, so I don't have to make any judgment as far as what a diagnosis might be. I found it interesting in the readings how it was talking about not in the Francis text, how it's talking about not being afraid of unspecified. And I will say the psychiatrist on our unit often uses the unspecified just because we're only with them a week. Like, it's sometimes hard to make that judgment call, which brings me to my next point, that I personally really don't like the DSM or the fact that we put labels on people. I know sometimes in some severe cases it can be kind of important. In the case, for instance, of borderline personality disorder, that can be an important diagnosis because then you would know to use DBT to work with that patient. So in that sense, I can understand. But so many times it's generalized anxiety, major depressive, bipolar disorder, and putting those labels on people can have some really negative long-term consequences. I actually have a personal friend who was told not to go to the doctor to seek bipolar treatment because then if this person ever tried to do research in the future, that none of their research would ever be taken as credible, which I don't know if that's true at all. I really hope it's not, but things like just the fact that that's like the mindset that this person had, like there is such a stigma around putting that label on people. And for that reason, I think oftentimes we overdiagnose and so often we misdiagnose. I personally feel that the only reason we do this is to justify to insurance companies why people need to stay in treatment, which can be really stressful in my job because we have to fill out kind of the insurance information for them to continue treatment because it's a detox facility and there's CSS that generally they go to next. So I have to fill out the ASAM dimensions of like why this person would need continued treatment. But I live in Massachusetts where the opiate epidemic is at its peak, I would say. So it's really hard for me morally to have to give all these reasons to justify why this person should be staying in treatment when literally 130 people are dying a day from opiate use. So that can be really frustrating for me. I'm obviously very passionate about this subject and this work. And I've found that that diagnoses tend to be more harmful than helpful a lot of times. So that's just my personal beliefs. I'm really excited to hear what everyone else has to say about DSM and diagnoses, and I look forward to working with you all. Thank you.